Well, I used to say that NUVO existed to make Indianapolis safe for smart people.
NUVO was started, like most alternative newspapers, as a way to give a voice to the voiceless, to make sure that people who weren't having their opinions and experiences represented in mainstream media, that there was a place for that.
We recognize, represent, nurture, and protect the idea of individual liberty, and so that everybody has an opportunity to pursue their interests, their passions, and to express themselves.
We tell people things that they might not hear through another mainstream media, and I think we do it in a way that supports the community, that gets the word out, and that makes everyone realize why Indianapolis is a city that they should care about.
Media consumption is increasingly fragmented and specific to what people's interests are. And I think NUVO may be the last publication trying to do a lot of different things for a lot of different people.
The biggest example of what NUVO brings to the community for me has been attending the CVAs, the Cultural Vision Awards.
The Cultural Vision Awards is an opportunity for us to recognize people in the community, shine a light on people and organizations that are doing great work in our community that typically have not been recognized or don't get enough recognition. And it's usually in areas that, you know, we feel like their voices need to be heard.
The staff here is amazing. It's like a second family.
Like most people who are here and stay here, you say, I finally found my tribe.
The faces change. That's painful sometimes and predictable, and it is as it should be.
I don't think I would want to work anywhere else.
The early days of NUVO.
It was a very different atmosphere from the way it is now. You know, very much, very close to the street.
You know, it was a really fun environment. We all were, you know, engaged with one another, and being in Broad Ripple was great because we could get out a lot and walk around Broad Ripple, and it was definitely a very laid-back atmosphere. We'll talk about like the good old days when they had the raggy couch and the editorial room, and we'd have, you know, beer Fridays, and it was kind of rambunctious and crazy, and we still have a lot of fun here, but there was definitely a growing up moment when we moved from Broad Ripple to here.
Harrison was extraordinarily the voice of social justice in this community. When NUVO lost Harrison, they lost an unbelievable wealth of intelligence and fearlessness and courage.
I think what's interesting about this 20th anniversary is it's occurring at a time when none of us know what the future holds for media in general and newspapers in particular.
There's going to be this all people be able to get us anywhere, anytime. It's going to be the gradual empowerment of people also as publishers, as thinkers, contributing to the dialogue now.
NUVO.net is only growing, and I feel like the content that we have on our site is getting better and better, and is really more focused on what we're all about, and that's Indianapolis.
The community supports us, readers support us, and as long as we continue trucking and working really hard, then I think the future's pretty bright.
There will always be stories for us to tell. There will always be events for us to cover. And there will always be things happening that require a little bit different perspective. And I think that's what we're going to continue to be able to bring.